Kahit po maulan ay nagpapasalamat tayo sa Diyos. Narito po kayo, madami pa din po tayo na nagdidiwang ng banal na Eukaristiyang ito as we mark today the feast of the exaltation of the Holy Cross. And it is but a good reminder for us to exalt the cross, who rightly gave us and extended to us an experience of grace and an experience of redemption. And we wish to welcome our dear Manila Cathedral faithful, our dear pilgrims of hope, as we celebrate this Sunday's Eucharist. Maligayang pagdating po sa inyo sa Manila Cathedral. If we are to sum up the experience of or the experiences of today's readings, all of them clearly and honestly expressed their own experience of suffering, paghihirap at pagdudusa. We've heard the journey of the Egyptians, or the Israelites rather, in the book of Numbers, how they have really expressed and they were honest enough to say to the Lord and to Moses, we are fed up in this place. Sawang-sawa na kami sa pagkain ito, sa lugar na ito. Buti pa sana doon na lang kami sa aming bahay at marahil mas masagana pa ang aming mga nakukuha, nakakain at nabubuhay sa mga oras na iyon. An experience of deep suffering, deep longing, and deep want because of their own experience of Exodus. And we've heard how St. Paul in our second reading and Jesus in his discourse with Nicodemus expressed that it is part of the life of the Son of God, of the Son of Man, to obey God's will, to humble himself, accepting death on the cross. And Jesus reminding Nicodemus that indeed the Son of Man must be lifted up. He must taste his suffering and save human race. Pero hindi naman po natapos lahat sa hayagang pagsasabi ng kanilang paghihirap. After the Israelites expressed their want, God gave them the bronze serpent mounted on a pole, so that everyone who looks at it will live. When Jesus humbled himself, when he obeyed God in his suffering, humanity was saved. When Jesus was lifted up, whenever we see the Holy Cross in front of us, it is as if Jesus is dispensing life to all of us. Hindi lang pala natatapos sa karanasan ng paghihirap ang mga bagay na ito, kundi hinayaan ng Diyos na maging daan ng karanasan ng kaginhawaan ang kahirapan. For cross or crosses to be an experience of salvation. You might all be wondering what's the cross in front of us now. No? Noong pong Biyernes at hanggang mamayang gabi po, tayo po ay dinalaw ng mga taga St. Joseph Parish Gagalangin, in particular the Kambal na Cruz Community Chapel sa may Rahabago po sa Tondo. So sa mga taga Tondo ho na naririto, you might be aware of this chapel. No? There was this young man whose name is Crispino Lacandaso, who was attending to mga kahoy, to woods, in that place of Rahabago. At siya po ay nagbibiyak ng isang sampalok trunk na kahoy. At hirap na hirap po siya na hatiin itong kahoy na ito. And after many times of cutting the wood, lo and behold, he was able to divide into two the sampalok trunk, the sampalok wood. And to his surprise, mayroon pong bakas ng krus na nakatanda sa dalawang kahoy na ito. Kaya kambal na krus ang tinawag. And maybe with the history of the parish, a lot of devotees would come to the chapel, recourse to the Holy Cross of the Lord, and seek for blessing and miracles. Pero hinayaan po natin na turuan tayo na wala namang pong kambal na krus si Jesus. Iisa lang po ang krus ni Jesus na kanyang pinagpakuan sa kanya at ang krus na kung saan siya ay namatay. Pero hayaan po natin na sa pagninilay po natin, naniniwala po tayo na ang totoong kakambalan ng krus ni Kristo ay hindi naman talaga kamukha ng krus ni Jesus. Kundi ang kakambalan ng krus ay pagkabuhay. We cannot take away these two, the suffering of Jesus and the resurrection of Jesus. At totoo po ito sa buhay natin, mga minamahal na kapatid, na patuloy na buhay itong dalawang ito, ang paghihirap, ang krus, at ang pagkabuhay. Kung nagsisikap po tayo, maya-maya magtatagumpay ho tayo. Kung nangangailangan tayo, mamaya magiging pinagpala tayo o sasagana tayo. Kung nawawalan tayo ng pag-asa, mamaya may bagong buhay, may bagong pagkakataon, may bagong pagpapala sa buhay natin. Just like the stories we have heard today, their stories ended not with a perpetual experience of suffering, but God has blessed them with His consolation and His life. At magandang paalalahanan po natin ng bawat isa, mga minamahal na kapatid, na habang nagsisikap, asamin at bigyang pahalaga ang pagpapalang inihahanda ng Diyos sa atin. Kapag tayo rin ay dadaan sa pagsubok, let us believe and hope for the grace of our victory. That as we also try and even strive to embrace our daily cross, we also look forward that soon we will rise again. Huwag po nating bigyan ng kakambal na krus ang isang pang kambal na krus. Naghihirap na nga, dodoblihin pa ang paghihirap. Suffering desolation so much, suffering with a lot of torments, and then we are here adding another torment, adding another suffering. Ang kambalan ng krus ay pagkabuhay ng Panginoon. Ang kaparis ng ating pagsusumikap ay pagtayo at pagtindig. Ang kaparis ng ating mga kahirapan at kahinaan ay ang ating pong kalakasan. Let us exalt the Holy Cross, my dear brothers and sisters, exalting that whenever we would see the cross present in our houses, inside our offices, inside our cars, wherever we are, and such is marked over us when we were baptized. Let us remember, yes, I will be suffering, but I will be rising again. I might be wounded right now, but I will be healed. I might be in need now, but God's grace will be there to give His life and to give me His goodness.